So, this is obviously my first time at I'm at a festival like this as well. I usually do corporate talks almost every week. I speak to to big businesses and schools, but I think I'll start off and then I'll talk for maybe 5 minutes, and then you can ask some questions. But I think an obvious place to start is, why did I write a book? I was only 30 years old, and I know all the funny questions, like, what can you tell us at 30? We've experienced more than you. But with all these talks, I always got the same questions, and I just felt like there's a real need for people to learn how to achieve success, or how to achieve their dreams. And so that's why I decided to write a book. And I also wanted to have a chance to tell my, my side of the story. Every week, the magazines and the newspapers, they write about how they view me, and this was my opportunity to express the way that I experienced, the events. Okay, so I started my swimming career. I was almost drowned when I was 5 years old. So it's a very ironic way to, for an Olympic swimmer, to start his career. The thing that I wanted to tell was that there's this misperception about, about me. Every time people see me, it was on the front of a, like a magazine with my shirt off and looking all good, or on the rostrum, just won a gold medal. But what they don't see is the 20 years of work that goes into it. So I wanted to tell people that, look, you do go through hard times, you fail, you want to give up. There's a lot of hard work and not so nice things that you have to go through in order to achieve success. And I think young people think that it just always needs to be fun and games, and it's not like that. And there's a quote by Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, and he said that the success of Walmart was like a 20-year overnight success. And that was really how it was with us. On the 14th of August 2004, I had nothing, no money, no sponsors, didn't have a car, I had no assets, and we won on the 15th, and my life changed forever. Just to go back, I started my career because I almost drowned when I was 5.
How did it happen?
Just playing around at, like in a neighbor's pool, all boys, and always kind of playing on that edge, and then where it slopes to the deep end, and went a little bit too deep. And I was playing with a boy. It was actually the maid's son, and he also couldn't swim. And we were both going, and he was a bit bigger than me, and he was pushing me down. And then I just remember laying on the bottom of the pool, just going, shit, this is not good. And just laying there for maybe a minute or so, and then the big boys jumping in and they pulled me out. The fact of the matter is, I wasn't comfortable enough in the water to be able to save myself. So my mom freaked out, like any mom would. Took me to learn to swim school the very next day, and that's how I started my swimming career. I've had asthma my whole life. When I swam in 2000 at the Olympics, which was my second Olympic Games, I had 65% lung function. So I almost swam with just one lung, and I swam the longest event. So, but it was something that I just had to overcome, and that I had to deal with. Like I said, I went to 4 Olympic Games. In between, I wanted to quit. I did quit after the 2000 Olympic Games, and the book was just really.
Was it just the pressure?
Yeah, it was the pressure, and it was what was told to me what success was the wrong thing. So when I do talks and at my academies, there's always pressure on people, and especially on kids today, to win and to break records. And that is not what it's about. Anyway, in my opinion, you should set your own goals, and you should really celebrate if you achieve those goals. And at my academies, I'm just as happy. I want to create a place where everybody can achieve their goals. If it's the boy that wants to make the relay team for his school, if it's the kid that wants to go to the Olympics, or if it's the 40-year-old person whose dream is to swim so she can go on a cruise and swim in the Mediterranean, I'm just as happy for all of them to achieve their goals. So I quit because in the Olympic final in 2000 I was ranked 3rd in the world, swam with 2 of the biggest Australian legends in Sydney. It was the race of the Olympics, and I got 5th. Disaster. 5th in the world, and I was so depressed that I wanted to leave Sydney early. Left, I didn't want to watch the Olympics on TV. I just got out of there. I went to a farm just outside Bloemfontein, where I'm from, and was hunting. No TV, no cell phone, no nothing. Vowed I would never swim again, and I didn't touch the water for about a year.